Good day, lecturer. My name is Dejia Singh and my matrix number is 293635. It is my great pleasure to start this presentation. And today's discussion is about the issue of high cost of living in Malaysia. We will focus on the inflation of petrol price. The cost of living can be known as the spending or expenditure needed on various necessities, such as food, transportation, housing, healthcare, and other activities. According to information from the Household Expenditure Survey report, it was tailored to this finding, which revealed the higher cost of living issue in Malaysia. The data presented shows that the mean household expenditure increased from 4,033 ringgit per month in 2016 to 4,609 ringgit per month in 2019, and followed by 5,150 ringgit per month in 2022. Additionally, the rate of inflation increased significantly from 0.7% in 2019 to 3.3% in 2022. According to the relevant chart, it noticed that the rising point of petrol price for RON 95 was recorded at 1 ringgit and 31 cent per litre on 16 May 2020. Following that, the price of petrol encountered a minor fluctuation as the data shows that the price of petrol was unstable from June until November of 2020. During February of 2021 until 2023, the scenario of increasing price of petrol reflects. According to the relevant chart, the data analysis that the price of RON 97 petrol remained rising particularly from 1 ringgit 61 cent per litre in May 2020, and it remained to increase to 2 ringgit 10 cent per litre at the end of the year. It remained the concern of inflation petrol price as the petrol price for RON 97 drastically increased to 3 ringgit per litre at the end of 2021. The rising fuel price for RON 97 is reached at a new high peak, which is 4 ringgit and 84 cent per litre in June 2022. Next, the price of diesel gasoline start to rise from 1 ringgit 40 cent per litre to 2 ringgit 15 cent per litre from 2020 to 2021. During the period of 2021 and 2023, the retail price of diesel fuel in Malaysia presented consistently at 2 ringgit 15 cent per litre under the monitoring by the government.
Now, I would like to present about government policy that had been implemented regarding petrol inflations. The Malaysia government had implemented policies such as provisions of targeted fuel subsidy, floating fuel pricing mechanism, strategic petrol reserve. The Malaysia government has implemented provisions of targeted fuel to manage the impact of petrol inflation on consumer and the broader economy. By providing subsidy, the government aims to keep the price of essential fuel such as petrol and diesel affordable for the general populations. The research report stated that in 2022, the government provided 50.8 billion in subsidy for petrol, diesel, and liquefied petroleum gas. Besides that, Malaysia has moved toward a managed fuel system for petrol price in December 2014 by adjusting them based on market conditions to control the effect of rising fuel price. According to Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng, the announcements of retail price will be made every Friday and come into effect from Saturday to Friday. For example, the retail price of RON 95 will be sold at 1 ringgit 93 cents per litre, which is 27 cents lower from 2nd of February 2090 to 8th of February 2090. Furthermore, Malaysia also implemented a strategic petroleum reserve (SPR) to ensure a stable and consistent petroleum supply. In a written response to a parliamentary questions, Minister in a Prime Minister Department Dato Sri Azalina Oman said that on 1st of January 2022, Malaysia has 6.9 billion barrel of oil equivalent in probable and proven reserve.
Next is the comparison between Petrol Malaysia and Unistats. Regular return petrol price in Unistat were $2.17 per gallon on average in 2020. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, petrol price were more than $2.15 per gallon. However, broad decrease in passenger travel and petrol demand because of the pandemic relation have led to lower the petrol cost nationwide. Petrol price declined for many weeks in a row, finally hitting an average price of $1.177 per gallon on 27 April 2020, which was the lowest since early 2016. Besides that, the average return price of normal grade petrol grew to $3.01 per gallon in 2021, which is the highest average nominal price since 2014. It due to rising crude oil price and higher petrol demand. The average price first cost $3 per gallon on 17 May 2021. From then on, it increased steadily, which reaching a peak of $3.41 per gallon on 8 November 2021, and ending the year at $3.28 per gallon. $1.03 per gallon more than it has started the year with. Second is comparison between Petrol Malaysia and Pakistan. On 27 June 2020, Pakistan price of petrol motor spirit has increased by a staggering to 100.10 rupees per litre. High-speed diesel costs 18.15 rupees per litre, and kerosene oil will now cost 59.06 rupees per litre. Light diesel oil is priced at 59.98 rupees per litre. This increased fuel price was made in view of the rising oil price trend in the global market. On 1st August 2020, cost of petrol motors variant has increased by 3.86 rupee to 103.97 rupee per liter. High-speed diesel is priced at 106.46 rupee per liter, which up 5 rupee. Kerosene oil will cost 65.29 rupee. The cost of a liter of light diesel oil has increased to 62.86 rupee per liter. Fuel price increase has led to a rise in Pakistan's energy production costs. Besides, petrol increased by 3 rupee per liter to 103.69 rupee, while cost for kerosene and light diesel oil each climbed up 5 rupee per liter to 17.29 rupee and 67.86 rupee in 16 December 2020. Price of high-speed diesel was fixed as 108.44 rupee per liter. The government appeared to be trying to avoid influencing a developing falling trend in the rate of inflation. For the 2 weeks of 2021, government simply raised the price of petrol to 106 rupee per liter and the price of diesel to 110.24 rupee per liter. The price of light diesel oil by 3.95 rupee to 71.81 rupee per liter and the price of kerosene by 3.36 rupee to 73.35 rupee per liter. This resulted in a rise in the demand for petrol products and driving up the cost. On 1st February 2021, the price of gasoline has gone up, which making it now 111.19 rupee per liter, while the price of diesel also go up to 116.07 rupee per liter. The cost of high-speed diesel and kerosene oil has increased to 79.23 rupee and 18.19 rupee per liter. This can be said that induced by the price of crude oil on the global market. On 16 July, high-speed diesel price has increased to 116.53 rupee per liter, while the price of petrol has gone up 5.14 rupee per liter to 118.09 rupee per liter. At the same time, the cost of light-speed diesel and kerosene oil has increased to 24.67 rupee and 87.14 rupee per liter. The government was left with no choice but to raise the price of petrol due to the current state of global market. On 16 September, the price of petrol in Pakistan had increased by 5 rupee to 123.13 rupee, and the price of high-speed diesel has increased by 5.01 rupee to 120.04 rupees per liter. Concurrently, for the second half of September 2021, the price of light diesel oil has increased by 5.92 rupee to 19.69 rupee per liter, and the price of kerosene oil has increased by 5.46 rupee to 92.26 rupee per liter. This is because of declining transportation activity, rising up the pump price, and decreased foreign oil demand.
Good day, everyone. My name is Hui and my metric number is 29352. Today, I want to give my opinions toward the issue. In my opinion, inflation will bring advantages and disadvantages at the same time. Advantages of increasing price in petrol include established revenue for the government, encouragement of alternative power sources, and conservation of resources. Government frequently impose tax on gasoline as a means of raising money, and as price rise, so does the amount of tax revenue that the government receives. The government can fund public service, infrastructure upgrades, and other initiatives that rise living standards with this additional funding. Furthermore, a rise in the price of gasoline might motivate individuals and companies to research and employ alternative energy sources such as electric vehicle or renewable energy. A rise in gas price may encourage people to use fuel more responsibly. On the other hand, the increasing price of petrol also brings disadvantages, such as increasing living expenses, economic pressure from inflation, and decreasing the welfare and living quality of people. Consumer cost of living is directly impacted by rising petrol price. Higher price for goods and services due to increased transportation costs will reduce consumer purchasing power. In addition, rising the price of gasoline will put pressure on the economy, since rising gas price will result in higher transportation expenses for business. Higher production costs could lead to higher price for the range of goods and service, which would have an impact on business and consumer alike. Because not every citizen is wealthy and can afford the high cost of gasoline, rising gas price will have an impact on people welfare and standard of living. Rising petrol prices are more likely to have a negative effect on lower class individuals and households because in the conclusions, gasoline is the virtual resources utilized in daily life, manufacturing, and transportation in Malaysia. Based on this information, the Malaysian government also takes steps to stabilize the price of gasoline so that the household, particularly those with lower income, can afford to buy it. In order to guarantee that household can afford to buy gasoline, Malaysian government has put policy in place to stabilize the price of fuel.